Clark, and these are the harmful effects of global warming. Do you know what global warming is and how it's affecting our society? Global warming is the increase in average global temperature due to an increase in amount of greenhouse effects in the Earth's atmosphere. There are a countless number of negative effects that global warming will cause. Every day, our planet continues to be broken down by this very important and concerning issue. Furthermore, there has been a substantial amount of research that examines and proves how critical it will be to make sure the proper steps are taken to fix it. The main problem regarding the prevention of global warming is the lack of consciousness among society regarding this deadly issue. This is one of the first issues that needs to be addressed in the enlightenment of global warming to society as a whole. There will be numerous issues and ways to fix them examined throughout this speech. One of the main topics that needs to be addressed is the topic of agriculture. All agriculture growth depends on consistent water supply, and changes to the climate are going to destroy the supplies through floods and droughts. Another aspect where agriculture can be dangerous because of global warming is the fact that it can be disrupted by wildfires. The changes in water supplies will harm the growth of agriculture products. Also, an increase in global warming will have a severe effect on countries whose climate is already peaking and at or over a temperature that allows agriculture to grow successfully. For example, many areas in Africa and in the tropics have been struggling for years in their attempt to produce legitimate products. Another area that needs to be examined is sea level rise. Many parts of the world are low-lying and will be significantly affected by any kind of sea rise. Recently, rice paddies have been inundated with salt water, thus destroying enormous amounts of crops. Moreover, seawater has been destroying rivers as it mixes with fresh water, and aquifers are being contaminated. Although there may be many benefits in other areas regarding global warming, there are none when it comes to the issue of the sea level rising. Certain projections in the IPCC AR4 report stated that there would be huge migration issues as low-lying countries were flooded. Reducing gasoline consumption throughout the world would have a tremendous positive impact on our society. According to volunteerguide.org, for every gallon of gasoline burned, about 20 pounds of carbon dioxide pollutes the Earth's atmosphere. Therefore, we should walk, bike, take public transportation, and carpool as often as possible. Although electric cars may not be the most luxurious, they are certainly better on our environment. These cars will help us reduce the gasoline consumption and will also help the owner of the car save money due to the fact that electricity is cheaper than gas in today's economy. One way that would immensely slow down global warming would be to plant more trees. According to NationalGeographic.com, plants take in carbon dioxide and release oxygen. They use carbon to build their own tissues and return some of it to the soil in a process called sequestration. Deforestation of rainforest is a large contributor to global warming and CO2 emissions. But planting new trees, even in your own backyard, can help to offset this. Imagine if politicians around the world made global warming a front and center issue to deal with immediately, so that all of the negative consequences could be limited and hopefully abolished. Although it has been talked about and proposed by legislation, the implementation of policies has not been where it needs to be able to combat the problem. The recent research closely depicts how damaging global warming will be to Earth and how it will have an immediate impact on almost everyone in the world. One of the most important areas of an individual's life is their health. Imagine if that was taken away from you. Although it may be surprising to many, global warming has many negative health consequences. Warmer winters would mean fewer deaths, especially for those who are elderly. However, older individuals are also more sensitive to additional heat, and according to earthtimes.org, the deaths The deaths due to that during the summer would make it approximately 5 times worse when compared to the winter deaths that can be prevented. It has been proven by many scientists that hotter climates will lead to the migration of disease bearing insects. For example, mosquitoes and malaria are already being noticed in places they have never been seen at before. Although global warming is an area that has many harmful effects, researchers do not see much of a change coming in the near future as a response to reduce its effects. Since there are a scarce amount of resources in the world today, many politicians who are responsible for implementing change see other areas as more pressing needs. Hopefully, as the economy improves, society will realize the importance of global warming and make a stronger effort to reduce its negative effects before it's too late. Currently, the prevention of global warming is relying significantly on scientists who are doing research and seeking out grants and donations to help cure the issue. If the scientists seek out powerful individuals with a vast amount of resources, they will be able to persuade them to take a stronger stance on this issue both financially and by helping more people become aware of this significant problem. Thank you.